Hello Aries, welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. Thank you for joining me if you're new to the channel. So for the first house, this is everything to do with your physical body. So this will be actual physical related. So this is your actual functioning of your physical body, also your appearance, and your, how you would project yourself to others, how other people see you, but it's also yourself, how you feel about yourself and what you're currently doing as you move forward in life. Or it could be with a physical regime. It's your vitality, your life force, anything to do with that, and your overall demeanor to people. So what people see. It can also cover your characteristics and your personality and what you're projecting at this time in your life, as you're moving forward. It covers all of that. It also covers your actual, how you're meeting the world, your personal independence, how you're moving forward, and so on. So all of those aspects are going to come in at this time. So the astrological guidance that fell out is Saturn return age. So this is the timing card. Saturn rules time, so it's all about time. So depending on where you are in your life, this could apply to you, even at any stage, basically. But it's basically the gaining of wisdom. But it can also be to do with the physical body, and because it's the first house, this is going to be relevant for you. So it's your actual physical body, but it's also about what you're trying to do in the world, what you set out to do, and kind of a reflection, looking back as well, because it's the Saturn return. Saturn also rules karma, so this can be things coming back again after a period of time, and it's like what you sow is what you reap. So it has that element to it as well. So this could be bringing up things either in the physical body, or it could be to do with your what you're trying to do in the world, or it could also just be you looking back on goals and where you are in your life now as compared to a year or 2 years or 10 years or however many years it was, that something is maybe coming up for reflection at this time. So with Saturn return, it can have quite a strong influence on you. It can be quite a lot to deal with, actually. There can be a little bit of depression in there, or you could just feel like you are, moving forward, but not actually receiving the rewards or the acknowledgement that you hoped, or you're not actually reaping what you hoped to reap. And this could then be causing that reflection where you look back in your life and you see perhaps opportunities you missed, or things you could have done, or paths you would like to have taken. So it's the should have, could have, would have card. It brings up issues and perhaps paths, or things that you've even said to other people, or ways that you've acted in situations that may come back now. Saturn normally does a full return, usually twice in a person's life. It can sometimes be 3, but then you'd have to be living really quite a long time. So most people, it's twice in their life that it comes around. And that's normally about, sort of 29 years, and then around 50, 58. That's the next one. But we're talking about the energies of Saturn return here. So this could be just you looking back a year ago or 2 years ago and realizing that you've changed a lot, or things have changed dramatically in that time. And this is for all of us at this time in the world. There's a lot of reflection going on, and it may also be that you've reached a point in your life now where it's time for you to take responsibility for your own goals and your own path in life. Perhaps you have been at home, living at home. Perhaps you're young enough to have done that, and now you're branching out, or you need to branch out on your own. Or it could be that you're in a later phase of life where you've now, most of your responsibilities from a family point of view have changed. You're not rearing children necessarily. You could be older, where that has passed now, and now you're taking a more, an older role, a more mature role, a more senior role in your family. And it could be you sort of looking around and thinking, well, I would like to have done this when I was younger, or now is my time. So the Saturn return does free you up. It's about applying hindsight and wisdom and understanding. So looking back, you can't live there, you can't redo, you can't repeat, but what you're going to do is you're going to chart a course forward which does suit you now. So it's tailoring your goals to where you are in your life now. And if opportunities come up for you to redirect in some way, to release energy that has been in a specific pattern for you, whether it's a career or a way of life, what was sort of a pattern for you, you can now release that and redirect your energy into a different direction which suits you now, which is something you would like to do now, something you would like to steer, for yourself going forward. It will require work. It will require you putting your shoulder to the wheel. You're going to have to take responsibility for quite a few things, or for certain actions or things that happened. But it's also taking action on things that you want to do, things that you want to it's a kind of a course correction, but it's really a release and a redirect. That is the energy that comes with this. So releasing from patterns that you were in before and redirecting your energy in a different direction. And it can be, you may have to take a really realistic view of everything that's around you, what is working for you, what isn't working for you, and so on. And this does affect, as I said, your first house. So it can be bodily related. It can also be to your outlook in life, how you're meeting your responsibilities in life, how you're moving forward. All of that comes in. But it's also to do with the physical body. So you could be looking at the structural elements of your body. So this is your skeletal structure, your ligaments, all the strong, stretchy parts of your body, your teeth as well. Anything that comes up to do with that may need attention. So teeth, you may need to go to a chiropractor, you may need to go to a dentist, you may need to be taking it easy from a being less stressful on your body. Because your skeletal structure and your whole structure carries you through life. So you want to look after it as best you can going forward. So if you are in a mature position in your life, you're an older person, look after your vitamin D levels, your calcium, your magnesium, 2 to 1. Make sure that you're getting enough and that you're looking after your body, because all of us are under tremendous stress at the moment, and it's going to show up in some way, shape or form. If you're exercising, make sure it meets your current energy levels and where you are in your life and your time and so on. So it's all about the physical body, the physical regimes you're going through, your health from a looking after your structures and your ligaments and your fluids and your joints and so on. All of that is important at this time. So all of that needs attention, but it could also be sort of rolled up with you redirecting your energy at this time, applying wisdom and understanding that you have gained through your life thus far. The goddess guidance that came out with this is Una, easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So this card is saying to you, I feel that to not be so hard on yourself at this time, to just have faith that things are working out. And that divine timing and perfect timing is at work currently. So you may be feeling with the Saturn return card, sometimes you can feel like time is running out, that you've left things too late, or you've missed opportunities, or you should have done this, or you could have done that, or it's almost like whipping yourself into action. And she's saying to you, you don't need to do that. All right, everything is working out as it should be. All you need to do is stay in the present moment and go with each action. Do one thing a day towards your goal, and sort of be a bit more gentle with yourself. Easy does it. That is what it's saying. And you don't need to force things to occur, because everything is in divine timing, and you just need to tap into that and actually move yourself forward step by step. And use your reflective times to assess where you are and what you need to do. Use your wisdom and understanding, but at all times go with the flow of the universe. Don't be pushing and forcing things. With Saturn return, things will be going slowly as well. There won't be a massive hurry going on. It's the Lord of Time as well, so timing is going to be important. So don't rush and force things, as this card is saying to you. Rather be more deliberate and take your time with what it is you're doing. Rather do it right and think things through, and go with the universal timing as it's playing out for you currently. The second house of influence is the third house. This is the house of communication. So all forms of communication come in under this card. So this rules verbal, written, even body language comes in under this. And it can be communication with people close to you at any time. It could be work colleagues, but it can also be with the general public. It can be sort of a wider audience coming in for you as well. But it can also be communication with certain family members. So this can be aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings, general relatives. So there may be a specific message coming in for that, or it could be from a significant other. It's just communication in general, but it also covers documents and contracts and things like that. So you may be at this time with the course correct card of Saturn return and with your first house. So this is pushing yourself forward, putting yourself forward for something, or redirecting your energy in the direction you want to go. With this, you may be either receiving a message, an important message, or receiving documentation or contracts to do with this. Or it could be that you are giving a message. You are actually putting yourself forward for something, or you are announcing something, or you're transmitting a message, or some kind of it could be a CV, it could be something that you want to announce or say. So any of those can be coming in, but it's communication in general. It can also, this card can also cover short journeys of some sort, if that's applicable for you. But it's a communication in general. It could also be, as I said, to do with contracts and documents. So this is something you're initiating, or it could be something you're signing, or something you're hoping to receive, a document, or just a message. It could even be a verbal message from a significant person in your life. And this is something that you're waiting for, something that is imminent, or something that's going to come to you, and it's going to, with the cards that go with it, it's going to change a tremendous amount in your life at this time. So underneath that, the card that came out is Grand Trine Blessings. So this is a very beautiful card to be having, especially with this third house. So this is something, it's almost like you are right place, right time. You're going with the flow of the universe. There's a very harmonious air about things. You could be feeling in the flow. And I feel with the Saturn return card, this is what you need to do. You need to tap in to that, to redirect your energy in a way which you're being led, because that's what Una said as well. Whatever is the perfect timing, the way things are going, just follow that. And this Grand Trine Blessings is about that. It's a very harmonious card. It's a very fortuitous card. You could be receiving blessings of all kinds. So this could be verbal or written. Somebody could be giving you a very special message, or you could be receiving something, a document or a contract, something like that. But it's very significant, and it's going to really be a blessing for you, whatever this is that's coming in. Or it could be you, as I said, passing these messages on, or just feeling in a very harmonious place at this time. Things could be really working out for you. Home comforts, a feeling of security and stability. You could be asking for some sort of financial support and be receiving it. You're going to be well received by others, whether that's an institution or your family, those specific family members I mentioned, or it could be other people around you. You're going to be well received by others. It could be online as well, because this covers all kinds of communication. So it could be online that you're busy with. It's also this does indicate a very lucky or fortuitous phase that you may be in currently. So this can also be that things are just working out, things are falling into place. There could also be some form of completion for you. So you could be completing something could be finishing, you could be signing off something. So there's an air of completion. It's a very beneficial, very fortuitous card, this. But it is also saying that even though you may be feeling in the flow, and you may be feeling that luck is on your side, and that it's coming to you, that you're feeling in a very lucky phase at the moment, you still have to work at your goals. You still have to have your goals in mind and be working towards them steadily. You can't just sit back and let things come to you and fall in your lap. You're still going to have to steer the ship. And that's what this card can be, because it can sometimes make you feel a bit complacent, like you don't need to do it yet, or you don't need to do it right now. Yes, there is divine timing, and timing is in play, and that you do need to be working deliberately towards something, but always keep your goals in mind. You can't let things slip, even though you may be in a very good harmonious flow at this time. And then speaking about that, you have your money, golden opportunity. So important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So this is saying that and a really some very significant opportunity is coming to you. Some sort of something that you perhaps either been waiting for, or something is just going to wash up for you. Now, because this is tidal, she's in the sea, and she's indicating that this could be something that's meant for you, that's coming towards you. And that, don't hesitate about jumping in for this opportunity or taking up this opportunity that's coming for you. You need to actually just take it. Don't hesitate, because all your wisdom, all your experience, all your qualifications, everything that makes up you is preparing you, or has prepared you for this role or this opportunity. Whatever it is that's coming to you, are well prepared for this, and that will all follow you into this opportunity. You just have to take it up. Because it's tidal, it indicates that if you should hesitate for some reason, something perhaps holding you back, that these opportunities that come, they come in waves. So if you miss this one, then another one will come. The tricky part is the timing of it. So it may not happen right now. It may only happen later on when you're ready again. So that is why it's saying, if you've got a golden opportunity, take it and move with it forward, because this is really an ideal opportunity coming up for you now. It's something that is important and something that you need to take at this time. Then we have the 7th house partners. So the 7th house is rules everything to do with significant one-on-one relationships. So this is normally a love relationship, or it could be another significant person in your life that's a one-on-one relationship, or it could be a business partnership as well. So this covers all of those relationships that come up for you. And it's the interrelations of that, your actual one-on-one relationship with that person at this time. So it's saying here that we have Cancer, I feel. So this is saying that your emotions and everything to do with that is very important at this time. So you're monitoring your emotions, your moods, going with your gut feelings, your instincts, your intuitions. All of that is going to be very important at this time. So, with Cancerians, they are highly emotional people, but they sometimes can be a little bit touchy, and they're very resilient people, and they can accomplish a lot, but they do need periods where they can withdraw and be by themselves and do things in their own space. So you may be feeling like that periodically, where you need to withdraw periodically, but it's also about memories, and the past may come up for you as well. So it may be that something from the past may be coming up for you, memories, or just looking back in some way, but don't let that stop you from moving forward, and don't live there. This is like reflection, okay? But it can also be that there's a strong feminine influence around you at this time, or you could be tapping into your feminine wisdom, your feminine knowledge and understanding could be applicable for you at this time. And so all of those, feminine wiles, also just the body, the feminine body, you may be tapping into cycles and so on in your life. Cancer rules, is ruled by the moon, so the moon may be very prevalent at this time, and moon cycles and so on, so cycles going on in your life. But it's all about feelings, and you may also, if you are in a relationship, it may be a clandestine relationship or a secret affair that's going on, or just something that you haven't announced to others in general. So that may be important for you, and it's feeling your way through that relationship and everything that goes together with that. But also trust issues may be coming up that may be important for you. So just bear that in mind right now. Cancer also, as I said, is a very emotive feeling, but it's a very responsive card. So you may just be also feeling quite protective of certain issues. Also domestic or family issues may be coming up. Sorry about the dogs It could also be that, you're tapping into some sort of domestic issue which is needing resolution at this time. So this could be, something in your actual household. It could be children related. It could be, related with another feminine in your household. So something has to be dealt with at this time. So just see how that plays out for you. Then at the top we have Damara guiding children. So because some sort of domestic issue or feminine issues are coming up, or female issues are coming up, and it's relationship based, you could be sort of connecting to children in your household or children in general. So whether this is your children or your partner's children, you could be in a relationship where your partner has children, or it could be with child-related issues in general. Perhaps you are conceiving a child, or you're expecting a child, or you're going to be having children coming into your life or into your relationship at this time. And what Damara is saying is you are good at helping and counseling and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So this is important. It's about you using your skills, even if it's just you sitting down and talking to your children in general, and actually communicating with them over things, and talking to them, connecting with them, and sort of being on their level about something, or just explaining things, or maybe, as I said, you're preparing for a child to come into your life in some way, but you're going to be asked in some way, shape or form to use your skills for guiding children. It could be, as I said, your own children or other children that are around you at this time, even if it's just a quiet word or advice, or just some kind of commiseration, or just something to do with children. But it can also signify, if children are not around you at this time, it can also be that you need to be accessing your own inner child at this time, or it could be in your significant relationship that you have, perhaps the inner child, the playfulness, the accessing that part of yourself to enhance your relationship. But it's like, your inner child and the playfulness and the having fun, and that sort of lovely energy which that almost like a feeling of innocence that comes into a relationship, that can also come in with this card. Bottom of the astrological deck is Mercury retrograde reinvention. So we've just passed we have just been through a Mercury retrograde quite recently, so you may have noticed certain things, but this is the energy of the Mercury retrograde coming in for you right now. So in some aspect of your life, you're needing to reinvent something, or to redo, or to review, or to repeat, or anything with a re in front of it. But it's normally taking another look at something, or going over something again, or reviewing a plan that you had, or some kind of initiative that you wanted to bring about, because it's saying that this is not the time to be launching something necessarily, something grand or brand new, or something huge, or buying making a big purchase. It can be that it's just saying, just wait until the energies have passed, because sometimes with Mercury retrograde, as you know, communications can go wrong. So this can be, you can be misinterpreted or misunderstood, or emails that you write can go missing, or documents that you deliver just don't get delivered. Things like that can occur, and your technology can also play up as well. So if you're experiencing that, if you're noticing that, just stay as you are, and just hold back on any big signings, or anything to do with launching something. Just wait a bit until those energies have passed, and things have improved slightly. So if you have got because I mentioned earlier that you may have documents to sign, or some sort of contract coming in for you, it's just saying, just wait until these energies have passed, and then you will know when things are better. You will feel it. You'll be what you're saying is, you will be heard properly, and you'll be understood. And it could also be, as I said, that there's something that you want to launch, a plan, or something that you want to do, and it's just saying, go back to the drawing board and just look at it again, and make an assessment, because there's something there that could be better. And once you've gone over it again and looked at it, it will be better, and you'll come up with a much better plan. This card could also simply be that somebody or something is coming back into your life from the past. This could be somebody really quite significant. Perhaps it's an old friend or an old partner or an old relationship, or somebody that you wanted to connect to some time ago, or it could be a work colleague, or it could be something that you wanted to do in the past and it didn't happen. It got shelved for some reason, it got put aside, or it just didn't occur, a plan or something that you wanted to do, and it may be coming back to you now for review. But whoever you connect with within this energy of somebody coming back, it can be very very good for you. It could be almost like settling and getting closure on something, or understanding something better. Something will be sorted out in that, and something will be settled, and perhaps it's a plan of action, or it's something that you want to do, or you want to say, you need to get something off your chest, but something will be resolved, but it will be a very good conversation, or a very good collaboration, as it were, to help you move forward, and you'll feel better once you've been through that phase. The goddess guidance is Ishel, medicine woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. So this is all about healing. It's the card of healing. You are receiving healing, or others around you may be receiving healing, or it could be your significant other is receiving healing. But it's also about harnessing your own healing abilities and moving forward with that. You may want to start a healing practice, or you may have, you may be involved in some sort of healing practice at this time, or you may be learning about healing, because the third house can also cover learning. So you could be, sort of improving your skills, or making, strides in some direction with that, starting a healing practice. But it's about connecting to the divine and being a conduit for that healing power. So do everything you can to be a clear and a good conduit for that. Look after your body, and meditate regularly, and do all the things that will help you to be a clear channel for others. This card is all about that, and it says to you that you have this ability, or you have this opportunity available to you. It's something that you can use to help others, and that you need to connect to that, be like a lightning rod, and bring that energy down for yourself and for others as well. Then the 6 cards, as I said, that were stuck together and didn't actually get shuffled with the main goddess cards, came out together. So I'm just showing you what they are. It's abundancia, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Guinevere, true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So that may resonate with some of you. Mart, fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. And then Ostara, fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So with all of this, it's about planning. It's about striking the right note. But there's going to be aspects of it that you're going to need to be working on towards that launch. Okay, but it's saying to you that it's a good time to be working on this now. Butterfly maiden transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. And then Ishtar, boundaries. Look, love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So this is also about being in that phase of setting boundaries for others, so that they don't drain you, so that you can be effective in whatever it is that you're doing. And this can apply to family, domestic issues, which we already covered. It could be a relationship, but it could also be your first house. Perhaps you are feeling a little bit run down, and you just need to put a few boundaries in and be realistic about what it is you can do and what you're capable of at this time. And Una says, easy does it. Take your time with this, and go about things in a proper manner. And then I found these cards. I packed them away a long time ago, and I found them, and I'm just going to give you a quick shuffle and pull out a card for you. This is these are called destiny cards. Let's pull this one out, and it says responsibility. Okay, so this is important because this is what the Saturn card is talking about. Saturn return, responsibility. You are responsible for your own happiness. and you're responsible for your actions and for your own goals. And I feel it's important at this time to work on your own path and what it is you need to do, and take responsibility for making yourself happy. Nobody else can do that, only you can do that. And your actions, your words, your positive thoughts, your healing powers that you can use, use those wisely and responsibly, and use that energy in everything you do, and you can't go wrong. Okay, Aries, don't forget to like and share and like and subscribe, and I hope you will have a wonderful month, and I will see you next time. Take care.